What is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be my tag video for my favorite barbershop fragrances. My man Rye Frags tagged me, and I feel like, I had to do this video a little bit of a justice. And the video is supposed to be on your favorite barbershop fragrances. I think Greggy Boy, excuse me, started this one. I could be wrong about that. But I didn't really want to do the same ones that I feel like everyone else is going to do. And so I wanted to do some more in-depth research on what makes a barbershop fragrance a barbershop fragrance. What do we think of when we think about barbershop fragrances? And basically, as you can see here in this clip, I have all my fragrances, anything that I have a bottle of or a sample of, and even fragrances that I want, sort of all organized in Excel by house, fragrance, how much it costs, what I think of it, the notes, who made it, when it came out. And I wanted to do a little bit of research. I think if you're interested in anything, it's really great to keep it organized in Excel. I do all my work for my business in Excel, and I just keep anything that I have real interest in Excel. It's really easy to create a custom database within Excel. But basically, I wanted to do, I wanted to come to the sort of consensus of what makes a barbershop scent. And to me, all barbershop scents are based off Pinaud Clubman, which is what you see in front of you. I have an old bottle of it. I love it. To me, barbershop scents are based off this, or if you're from Canada, maybe they're based off Boosters. Depending where you live in the world, I'm sure each country has its own barbershop scent, where maybe you get a fresh cut or a shave and they splash this on afterwards. Maybe in Spain it's Aqua Colonia. I'm sure depending where you are in the world, it sort of differs. In the United States, it's Clubman. And so I think that's what barbershop scents are based on. Now, I think in the community we sort of have a consensus that the quintessential barbershop scents are, let's take Clubman out of it. Let's say Sartorial, Rive Gauche, 1725, Casanova by Histoire de Parfum, and Invasion Barbar by Parfum MDCI. Now, I own all of those. I have a very large decant of Invasion Barbar, which Claude, the owner, sent me a long time ago. He's a wonderful man. I asked him for a sample. He sent me 30 ml. So once that runs out, I'll be doing a video on it. But I wanted to look at the most common notes in these scents and then identify those in my own collection that had those notes and see if the technical analysis lacked any merit in terms of my actual notes, what my actual nose thought. So even though it might be identified as a barber scent based on notes, did it smell to me like a barbershop scent? So breaking down those 5 scents, right? Clubman, Sartorial, Rive Gauche, 1725, and Invasion Barbar, there was commonality in lavender, which all of them contained. All of them either contain bergamot or neroli. There's no bergamot in Sartorial, but it does have neroli. And those two to me are usually pretty close, bergamot and neroli. Neroli's a little fresher. Bergamot's usually, for me, a little bit sweeter. All had musk, and all either had vanilla or tonka bean. And then each sort of had its own, proprietary blend, which gives it that barbershop wispiness. So Invasion Barbar has ginger, violet leaf, and cardamom, which I feel like makes it super refined. Sartorial has those ozonic notes, the leather, the honey, which makes it like a heavier barbershop scent. And Rive Gauche has the rosemary and cloves and geranium, which gives it this almost working class shaving cream kind of feel. 1725 has almond and licorice and amber, which gives it this very dandyish sort of aristocrat feel almost to it. And Clubman has orange flower, jasmine, and some green notes, which give it a little bit of a sharp and Dalek vibe. So let me give you some others that I think could really fit the profile based off some of the research that I did, and in my opinion, that I don't think others will be giving you in their videos. Now, I could be wrong. There are a lot of people that really know their shit in Fragcom. Also, for me, guys, I don't think that a barbershop scent should have to be that expensive. I love Invasion de Barbar. As I said, I will buy a bottle when my decant's gone. I love Bois de Portugal, which I think could be considered a barbershop scent. But ideally, since these are typically modeled after a fragrance that costs about $5 a bottle, I think price is important when talking about these kind of scents. You know, these aren't precious oud or amber fragrances. So the first one is from the Body Shop, and it's called White Musk for Men. And this one has lavender, jasmine, geranium, tonka bean, and musk. Those are some of the notes in this one. It's a beautiful scent. My only beef with it is that it doesn't last long enough. Otherwise, this would be a huge, huge winner for me. Another one that is a very classic barbershop, as far as I'm concerned, is Third Man by Caron. Now, this one's got vanilla, musk, bergamot, so it ticks all the boxes, but then you've also got star anise and rosemary, jasmine, and geranium. So this is pretty close in DNA to Clubman, but this is a more upscale version and just a fantastic scent. And they, of course, Caron does the also very classic Pour Homme, which contains only lavender, vanilla, and amber, and certainly can be described as a sweeter barbershop scent. And just a beautiful springtime scent. They're releasing a sport version of Pour Homme, which I hope to check out and probably purchase, because I do love Caron's offerings. Now here's one that took the barbershop theme and slipped it some LSD. It put a roofie in the barbershop themes cocktail at the bar. This one is called Burning Barbershop by DS and Durga out of Brooklyn. And the concept behind this one is that supposedly in the 1800s there was this barbershop that had a fire, and someone found this bottle of a barbershop tonic that was used as an aftershave, and it had lime and spearmint, and the bottle had been scorched by the fire, and this is what supposedly it smells like. So this one replaces bergamot with lime, and they've added some mint. Now my main problem with this fragrance is that I think they did this one well done. I like my beef medium rare, sometimes rare. It's okay if it's medium well, but I think when you scorch the shit out of anything, you don't get it at its best. So I would have liked to have seen this with the smoke dialed down about 50%. Instead, this one is real just smoke to me, and I find it a little bit difficult to actually get the barbershop out of this one, but I appreciate the concept, and those of you whose noses are a little bit more fine-tuned than mine might be able to pick up some of the barbershop qualities to this one. Now, this is a great barbershop scent. This one is Pour Homme by Jacques Bogart. Great cheapie, has lavender, bergamot, tonka bean, and musk. This one for me is barbershop through and through, and a real cheapie, a great steal. I think it's like a $20 fragrance. Here's another one that's just $7, guys. This is Pierre Cardin's Pour Monsieur, lavender, bergamot, and tonka. No musk in this one, but a nice amber base and some leather in the base, and it's got geranium in there and basil as well. So this one has a great green quality to it, and to me it's a perfect barbershop scent. Another one that to me, had the DNA, but I really wanted to test it, and I agree, I think it is a barbershop scent. This one, The Beautiful Antidote by Victor and Rolf. Now, I heard this one is coming back. I think Greggy told me this one's coming back, which is awesome if it is. This one has all the hallmarks of a barbershop scent, because you've got lavender, bergamot, musk, and tonka, but this one has so much more. You have cinnamon, caramel, and incense. So it's almost, to me, this one is like if Rive Gauche and Lyra by Xerjoff fucked and had a kid, this would be their kid. So just a banger. Stoked to have this one in my collection. I think if you can get this one, definitely get it. It's a barbershop scent plus. And then finally, and this one, I kind of always thought this one was a barbershop scent, and I think this little project sort of backed up that theory, because this one is by Zur, and it's called Corduroy, another cheapie. Again, most of these, almost all of these are cheapies. This one, you've got grapefruit in place of the bergamot, like Invasion had, and then you have lavender, tonka, and musk. But this is a warmer, sort of spicier barbershop scent, which also has some nutmeg, cinnamon, gaiac wood, and cardamom. And this bitch is cheap as fuck too. it's like a $10 fragrance. So these are my 7 barbershop scents that I don't think will get talked about too much in this series. Maybe they will. I'm just giving you my opinion on them, and so here's 7 that I sort of just wanted to do something a little bit different and give you my 7. So guys, who am I tagging? I'll tell you who I'm going to tag. I would like to hear Street Sense Al's favorite barbershop fragrances. So Al, I'm tagging you, my man. Doesn't have keep the NYC thing strong. Mets fans together. Season got off a little bit slow, but we're getting it together now. Let us know your couple favorite barbershop fragrances. I'd love to hear your opinion. Al has an amazing nose and certainly someone who I have so much respect for in this game. So I'm tagging you out. Let us know your favorite barbershop scents, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll be back next week with some more videos, a sample shopping and a review at least. And that's it, guys. I'll see you again real soon. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for Greg. Thank you for starting this. And Ryan, thank you for tagging me. All right, guys. See you again soon. My name is Maximilian. I must know.